What's up everyone, this is Scratch and I've got a video here for you today. We are going to be taking a look at Rocket League on the Xbox One. I got this game for review a little while ago and I'm kind of late on getting it back, but I have a really good excuse why. When we got it, we were set to go to out to Seattle to visit some friends, and I ended up meeting a bunch of people out there that also love this game. And then when I got back, I'm telling you, I sat down 3 nights in a row and I booted this game up. And I would immediately get a whole bunch of requests like come and play with us, come and play with us. And one night I even ended up staying up until like 4 in the morning. So that in and of itself is a review of the fact that I can't review it because I'm too busy playing it. So what I ended up having to do was hide offline and actually take the time to get this out. And I'm going to show you guys the differences. This is by Psyonix Studios. It came out on the 17th of February. So just a little over a couple of weeks ago. And this is exactly what you expect. It's known as soccer cars among the Xbox community. I see everybody tweeting soccer cars and the soccer ball with the car emblem that you can get on the iPhone or whatever. So that's essentially what it is. So here's a quick video of that. You can kind of see what I'm talking about here. And I'll get back into what we're looking at here. Basically, you have a whole bunch of game modes you can play online. You can set up an exhibition, and in the exhibition you can do your team size. You can decide whether or not you want to play with bots, which is awesome. You have this mutator setting, so you can make the match length, you know, a certain length, or the score is just 1 goal. The game speed goes fast or slow, ball type, weight, size, bounciness, the gravity, you name it. It's totally kind of like Halo, where you can just kind of put these little mutator changes in the custom games that you want to create to play with you and your friends. It's absolutely a blast to do this, and you can certainly are going to find yourself lost with, you know, doing this for hours. You probably noticed here one of the differences. This game actually came out on PlayStation on July the 7th, 2015, so last year. And then this version includes everything from like all the DLC, so you have a whole bunch of cars here. As you can see, I've unlocked most of them. I've got the Batmobile DLC. There's a DeLorean Time Machine DLC, and I'll scroll this back here. It actually says "Out of Time" on the back. That's kind of cool. And then 2 exclusives for the Xbox are the Hog sticker, which is basically the Warthog with a little bit of a modification. It looks a little newer or whatever, so that's kind of neat. And then we have the Armadillo, which is the Gears of War branded car. And, you know, you can select these. There's different ones. They have different paint jobs you can give them, different wheel types. There's money. I've never actually seen that. That's kind of cool. You can look at different boosts. So we have rainbows, and there's overcharge from Sunset Overdrive. There's propulsion gel and conversion gel from Portal, which is kind of cool. So whenever you use your boost in the game, you know, you can do this. There's all kinds of hats you can wear, mohawks, some mariachis, pirate's hat, all sorts of flags. Here's the DLC flag for Batman, and I think there's a Wonder Woman one down here as well. Superman, you name it, it's all right there. So there's endless amounts of customization. It's pretty cool. So I'll show some gameplay here, and we're just going to talk a little bit about the modes and stuff that you're seeing on the screen, as well as just some features of it or whatever. And like I said, I had a blast playing this, and it was super hard. This was probably the hardest review I've done this year because I simply can't stop playing the game. Like, I need to be able to stop playing a game so that I can talk about it, but I just want to play it. And for me, that says a lot, because some games like this, it's pick up and play. You don't have to take, you know, you can play for 20 minutes, but that 20 minutes will probably turn into 2 hours. So I'm just going to take a look at what we have here, and we'll kind of talk about it. This does have 4-player split screen. It's 8-player online. It's got ranked and unranked play. We talked about the mutators, so I'll show some of that here in the video, so you can see, you know, different size balls and things like that. And hopefully nobody quotes me saying different size balls. Private match support, so you can like set up a password or whatever. and then people can just join. You can just post to Twitter, here is the lobby that I created, here's the name and the password or whatever if you see it. Because of course if you post it on Twitter, I guess you don't really need a password, you might as well just make it public. But you can post it up on Twitter or social media and share your room names and stuff, and anybody who sees it can can swing by and jump in, and that's what we did. The game modes you have are like 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, or 4v4. And it has an unfair mode where it's 1v2 or 1v3 or 1v4, and then it has a season mode for like single player stuff, where you just kind of go through like a seasoned bracket, because it's basically like it's soccer. It's basically soccer. There's a rumor going around that I heard that I haven't been able to confirm, but I heard that they might actually include baskets instead of goals for like a basketball version. They do have sort of a hockey version that you can see here, which is kind of neat. And it just has a whole bunch of replay viewers, and there's with the mutators and all this stuff, there's just so much customization that you can do. You'll find modes and things that you'll play with your friends, and it's crazy. The achievements are pretty easy. They take a little bit of time, but most of them can be done in the exhibition offline mode or whatever, so you don't necessarily have to unlock them all by playing, like what some would call legitimately, I guess. But it's not too bad. I mean, anytime you're playing, you're progressing towards the achievements, which is kind of fun. And just doesn't take too much of the fun out of it, so you can you can work towards your goals legitimately, or like some people like to do, just go in and boost as much as they can to get through, and that's okay too. You can totally do that here if you're interested in that. That's about all I've got to say about it here now, because what I really want to do is just kind of stop, and I have to capture some footage for this. And so I'm going to jump off and grab that right now. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope this was informative, and if you see me online playing this, be sure to send me an invite or whatever, and I will probably jump on and play it with you guys if I'm on it. We play every Friday night. I host New Member Friday on the Xbox app calendar. We played this last Friday. It was a blast. If you haven't downloaded the Xbox app calendar yet, you probably definitely want to take a look at that and see what the schedule has. There's a lot of cool stuff on there, and we featured Rocket League on my show on last Friday, or the Friday before last, I guess it was. And I think they played it when I was gone in Seattle as well. So definitely a good community game to play, and I'm sure with the Playdates, Xbox Playdates US I'm with, we're gonna be playing this more often as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video.